What's going on YouTube? It's George. I'm back. I'm making an update video on the tank. I got the sump built and I got some new corals. This tank is pretty much complete. I'm gonna run through the setup, my corals, and if you guys got any questions, you can leave them down below. So for my lighting, I've just got on blues and purples right now, but I usually keep whites, reds, and greens on, etc. This is a Will's aquarium light mounted to a Kessel stand. It is not supposed to go on that. This is designed for Kessel, but I got the light on there. This is a Reef Octopus hang on the back 90, I believe. It's a good skimmer. I like it. It's a good hang on the back skimmer. I'd recommend it. I've got a Sun pump right here, a cheap little wave maker. And the filter is a Marineland canister. I believe it is called, yeah, it's the 360. I just looked at the box across the room. It's dark, but I got the canister down here. And I've got a Sun 180. Let me see something real quick. Look at the box. This is for the UV sterilizer. The UVC 118. It's really big. It's supposed to be for even ponds, and I've got it on my reef tank. And then here's that canister I was talking about. Now back to the tank. So I've got the canister down there, and I've got the big UV on it. So I'm real happy I got a working UV sterilizer now. It'll help keep the corals safe and the fish too. So that's awesome. Some of these corals are new, some are pretty old. I'll go over them in a bit, but I want to start with my setup. So here's the sump. I am going to be removing the corals from it. I don't want corals in here. It's supposed to be a sump. Probably the two clownfish and the shrimp too. Maybe I'll keep the clowns or the shrimp. I don't know. I'll see. But corals are going to go. I'm going to add some more rock and some more algae in here. So I've got the pump in here for safety. Just so it doesn't suck out all the water in case of an emergency, so the water level would get cut off at the top. It's weighted down with some rocks. Through the clear tube, it delivers water into the spray bar here, so it delivers the water that got cleaned by the algae into the 56 here, and this is a 15. And then through this tube right here, using gravity, this siphon brings the water back into here. So that's my little sump, my above the ground sump. I've never seen one before. Usually people got them below their tank, so setup's pretty unique, pretty cool. But I'm gonna work on the sump. I'm gonna add some more rock and algae and remove the corals because it's supposed to be a sump, not a reef tank. So, and I might even remove the two clownfish, and probably the shrimp is gonna go. So yeah. And I got a Kessel light on this, the A80. It's a small light, good for small tanks. So back to this tank here. So for my fish, I've got the big yellow tang here. I've got the Bengai cardinal. I've got the two clowns, the chocolate domino and the absolute zero. I've got 12 green damsels. I mean chromuses, not damsels. Blue chromuses, they're what they're called. A royal grama. And I kind of spooked them. A lot of them are hiding. The royal grama's hiding. And then I also have a fire shrimp and a green mandarin goby, which he's one of my favorite fish in the tank, maybe my favorite, along with the yellow tang. Yellow tang's probably my favorite, but he's a close second. He's awesome. Looks really good under the white lights, and you can see his colors. But I want to showcase the corals now. And I've also got two heaters too. I think you guys saw that, but just so you know, a 200 watt in the 56 gallon and 100 watt in the 15 gallon. So if one of them does malfunction, I've got a little backup. So that covers the fish, the shrimp. I've got some nearite snails, some astrea snails, and a couple small hermits. Along with all those fish, I'm not getting any more fish, probably not any more corals. This tank is pretty stuffed. Up here I've got a gorgonian, I've got a beautiful bird's nest, a monty, another bird's nest, this ultra rainbow bubble tip anemone which split and made this one right here. I've got a big toadstool leather up here. I've got two big octospawn colonies right here. I've got a favia right there. I've got a solar flare chalice. I've got this frog spawn which is purple with green tips. I really like it. I've got a beautiful multicolored akin right there. It's a rainbow akin is what it was called. It was from a big colony. I've got an Easter egg chalice, a mummy-eye chalice, which is a rare one. This coral right here is the Jason Fox Leptocerus. The orange one right here. You can see also I've got the Caribbean, what do they call those? Rock flower anemones. I've got a Florida Recordia here, a Blastomusa, a goldish green. I liked it because it was kind of goldish. It's supposed to be like a frog spawn torch mix. I really like it. It wasn't that expensive. A nice Zoa right here. Green star polyp, and I do have 4 rock flower anemones. These are my 2 favorites. You can see them right there. There's the 4th one. This beautiful glowing Kenya tree, or it's some kind of leather. It might be a Kenya tree, but don't quote me on it. A beautiful frog spawn here. A beautiful Indo torch. This is one of my favorites. This cracked off one of the bird's nests. Got a beautiful hammer back there. Another beautiful Indo torch. That's an Australian hammer. Another beautiful torch. Beautiful Blasto up here. This is one of my favorites. I like a lot. I like all my corals. That torch I really like too. This is probably my favorite coral in the tank. This beautiful Scalemia. I got the Meteor Shower Cyphastria. Another Florida Recordia, that little orange frag. I've got a Rasta Zoa frag, another beautiful Blasto, and either my favorite or second favorite coral. It's actually pretty closed up right now. It's usually a lot bigger than how it is. I think I just fed it and it closed. It got some food, that's probably why, but this beautiful Trachophilia. So yeah, but that's all my corals. I think I covered all of them. I don't think I missed them. I went kind of fast though because I know I don't have too much battery life left on this iPad. But if I made a mistake on the corals, I think I got all of them right. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. But if you got any comments about them, you want to know more about them, let me know because I did go over them pretty quick. Or if you got any questions, when the Royal Grandma's out, he's right in the middle of the tank. Any of the fish, I went over the fish pretty quick. I've got the Absolute Zero Clown and the Chocolate Domino, the 12 Chromis, the Bengai Cardinal, the Yellow Tang, the Green Mandarin Goby, the Fire Shrimp, and then a bunch of snails and a couple hermits. If you got any questions about any of my setup, how I do anything, any of the corals, any of the fish, just let me know, and I'll be happy to comment down below. I'm loving how the reef tank looks right now. And I dose a Seachem product called Fusion. And there's a couple other products I dose. And I feed frozen brine, frozen mysis, marine plus, and then some seaweed. These are the products I dose: Reef Fusion 1, Reef Fusion 2, that's Seachem. I dose this bicarbonate product, it's Aqua Vitro, and this Ions product right here. So, and then I use all API test kits, even though they aren't that good. So they're all right in my opinion. Get the filter back on. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And if you got any comments, leave them down below, and I'll answer them, or I'll at least try to. I have a small channel, so I should be able to. Thanks for watching, and peace out.